What is up, everybody? I am that girl Sky. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, make sure you head over and hit that subscribe button, and if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. We are going to be doing a get ready with me. I am feeling a little spontaneous today, wanting to get very glammed up. I'm not going anywhere, but that's just how I'm feeling today, so I am going to get ready, try to do a super glam look. I don't know how it's gonna come out. I'm not that good at doing makeup, but you know what? Stay tuned and we're gonna get it popping. Alrighty, so I got my hair all pushed back. I got my headband from Wish. I think I got it for free. I just had to pay shipping or whatever, but it's super cute. Yes, love it. So shout out to Wish. Wish is like a really good website. Sometimes they just take forever on shipping, but yeah. So first thing I'm gonna do is my eyebrows. I always start with my eyebrows first. I always just do my foundation first, but then started doing my eyebrows first. So I'm just going to use the e.l.f. eyebrow, what is this called? What do they call it? Brow cream. The e.l.f. brow cream. I use the medium brown. And then I'm just going to use my Cara brush. I think I got this from BoxyCharm as well. So it is in the K21, and it is the, just, has a spoolie on one end and the brush on the other end. Let's see if you can see it. So yeah, I'm just gonna do my eyebrows real quick off camera and I will be back. Alright y'all, so my eyebrows are done. They probably look crazy right now. I honestly can't see because I'm blind, but you know what? We're gonna fix that up with our concealer. I'm gonna go in with the Pretty Vulgar, which I also got from BoxyCharm. It is in the shade Little White Lies. I think that's the shade. Yeah, so Pretty Vulgar. I'm gonna go ahead and go in and conceal the underneath of my eyebrows, conceal the top with my foundation, which I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, the dewy one, not the matte. I use the color, let's see, color Buff Basique, I think that's what it's called. I don't know, don't hate me. This is what it looks like. I don't even know if you could see it. Like I said, I'm blind, I can't see. But yeah, so I forgot to show you guys what brush I was gonna use. So it is called the Precision Concealer Brush. It just looks like this. Yeah, it doesn't have the brand name on it, so I don't think it's like a fancy brush or anything, but honestly it works great. I have a lot of brushes that are just like cheap brushes that work like fantastic, so this is my favorite concealer brush. So yeah, I'm just gonna use this to conceal, and then I'll be right back. So my eyebrows are finally done and concealed, and I am ready to move on to my eyeshadow. Alright y'all, so I hit a bump in the road, a little roadblock or whatever. So I hardly ever clean my brushes. I'm not even gonna lie about it, okay? Let's just put it out there, a little secret of mine. I don't ever clean my brushes, okay? And I, like, every time I do makeup, always do like a pinkish red look all the time. Ever since I started doing my makeup, I just always do that. I always feel like it looks best with my eye colors. So yeah, I don't have no clean brushes to be able to do a blue look, so we're gonna have to take a little detour in this video to go clean all of my brushes. As you can see, they are all pink and red, and these used to be white. I mean, obviously except for the black ones, but yeah. So let's go take a video of me cleaning my brushes and we'll be back. So we're gonna take this, and I think I'm just gonna set them all in the sink. Maybe I should put the plug, I don't know. Maybe I should put the plug so that they don't fall in garbage disposal. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna get our hand with a little stopper. And then I think I'm just gonna Alright y'all, so I just got done cleaning my brushes. I am now going to wait and let them dry. Probably not completely, because sometimes I do like for my brushes to be wet when I do my eyeshadow. Sometimes it makes it more pigmented. So I'm just going to let those dry for a little bit until I can use them. Just going to watch some Netflix right now. So when they're dry, we'll be back with our eyeshadow look. Alright everyone, so I am back and my brushes are almost fully dry. So we can hop right into doing our eyeshadow. I took off my headband because, you know what? I just felt like taking it off. So we're gonna hop right in, and we are going to use the Trendy in Tokyo first, and I'm going to use the color Fortune, this blue right here, and I'm just gonna use it. I always start with doing the top right here. Gonna start with that, and then yep. So I'm gonna use, that's the M441, and I'm just gonna dip it right in right here, blow off the excess, and then I'm just gonna go right on top and start to blend that in. Like I said, my brushes are still a little wet, so it will be a little more pigmented and packed in than if my brush wasn't wet. Just always remember that. It's really just your preference when it comes to doing your makeup, how you like it and how you're gonna go ahead and blend that out and do the same to the other side. And so I have went ahead and packed the shadow on where I want it, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Morphe M504 brush to go ahead and blend that out. I always do a lot of blending just because that's what I prefer. Everybody is different. Like I said, just experiment with what you like. This is just the way that I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I'll be back after I go ahead and blend this out some more. So I blended out that blue. I am now gonna go in with a different blue inside of the Take Me Back to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm gonna go in with this blue, this lighter blue right here with my Morphe M330 brush, just to make it like pop a little more, make it a little brighter. So yeah, I'm just gonna dip my brush in there a couple of times and just do the same thing that I did with the last one, which is just blend it over it. And then once I blend this out, I'll just go ahead and see how I'm liking it, if I'm gonna want to add more. Okay, so I'm really liking this blue. In the camera, you can't really tell how it looks, but in person, I'm really liking it. I'm gonna go now and probably cut my crease. I'm gonna go back with my concealer brush, the same one that I used to conceal my eyebrows, which is the Precision Concealer brush. Again, it just looks like that flat little brush. And then I'm going to use my Pretty Vulgar concealer, same one I used for the underneath. Just gonna go ahead and cut my crease. I don't do like the whole like wink out. I've honestly tried that maybe one time, didn't like how it came out. Haven't tried it again, so maybe one day I'll try that again. But just gonna dip my brush on this little part of the wand to get a little bit of concealer out. Not too much, because you know, you don't need that much to do it, and if you put too much, it'll probably get messy and you'll mess up the top of your eyeshadow look and have to go back and redo it all over again. So basically, I'm just going to cut right here, just put some concealer. So, yep, that's how it should come out. I'm gonna do the other side and I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back. My eyelids are concealed and I am ready to move on to my next step. I'm gonna use my Morphe palette. Not this one. I'm gonna use this Morphe palette. It is my brand new one. It is the 3503. It is the Brights palette. I think it was called Fierce or something like that. Does it say it back here? Fierce by Nate. So I'm gonna go in with the shade, let's see what it's called. The shade Come Alive, and I'm just gonna put that all over the base of my lid to start getting my green in there. So yep, we're just gonna go ahead and take our Morphe M433 brush, just that bristle, and just dip it in there like this, and then just dab it right on my lid because I am wanting it to be super green. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and get right in there. I'm gonna switch my brush and go in with my Luxie 249 brush that has the blender on one side and the packer on the other side. I call this a packer, I don't know why, but you know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dip this side in there so I can get like, you know, a good amount in there, so then I can go ahead and go and blend that out. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other side. So I am done with the other side. Now I'm gonna go in with the blender side and use the color from the BH Cosmetics palette, this green right here. at the top just to make it a little brighter. I'm gonna focus more just towards the middle, so it's kind of like dark on the sides but a little lighter in the middle, but we're also gonna put that glitter in there as well. So just gonna blend it from the middle out. And now we are ready to move on to the glitter part, which is my favorite. Like I said, I'm going to use my my liquid glitter, but I'm also gonna use the pressed glitter as well, just to put right on top of that, because sometimes when I use the liquid glitter it's a little patchy, because you know I did pay like maybe like $1 for it, so it's not the best liquid glitter, but you know what, it'll work. We are gonna make it work. So I'm just gonna get everything ready for that, and then we'll get started. All right, y'all, so I don't actually have a glitter brush to like get the pressed glitter on my lid. So what I'm gonna try to do is just like get the general line of where I wanted to go with this, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can get the brush from inside of here pretty like clean of this glitter, and try to pick some of the pressed glitter up, see if we can do it that way. I don't know, we're gonna make this work some way or another, so let's get started. So I'm just gonna take this and put it in the crease right here. I'm really shaky right now, oh my god. Okay, don't bug out. I'm gonna try to go ahead and dip this inside of this palette right here and pick up some of this glitter just to sit right on top and fill in the holes and make it a little, you know, more noticeable. All right, so I have the glitter on now. You can't really tell, of course, because of my glasses, but I really love the way that it came out. And I am now just going to do my eyeliner and connect the eyeliner to where the glitter ends, so that it totally is one piece. For my eyeliner, I'm going to use the e.l.f. liquid liner. This is the only eyeliner that I have ever used. It is in the shade Midnight. It is a little blue, but you know, it looks like black, so whatever. Okay, it works. And you know what, it's the only thing that I can use to do my eyeliners, so we're just gonna head right into it. I'm gonna do my left eye now to show you guys. Alright, y'all, so I clearly messed up on that last part, and I'm trying to fix it now. Here on this side, my eyebrow looks like it is hella touching my eyebrow, and this side, it looks like it's nowhere near my eyebrow, because my eyebrows just aren't even, okay? And fun fact, I hit myself in the face when I was younger with a baseball bat and this eyebrow, and it never grew back the same, okay? So totally my fault. That's a story for another time. So anyways, now that we have our eyes totally done, we are gonna move on to our face. All right, so first things first is I am gonna go in with the Pore Professional Pore Primer from Benefit. I had got this inside of one of my BoxyCharm boxes. I'm gonna go in with this, and I just, you know, apply it all over my face. I like to just get little drops like that size and just smear them basically where I'm gonna want it. Just basically like I do my moisturizer, and then I go in and just, you know, rub it in. I love the way that this smells, and you just want to massage that. And the way that it makes your face also is so good. You always want to try to use a primer. Just not even gonna lie, hardly ever use one. Now I'm just gonna go over them before I put on my foundation, just to, you know, have a little bit more coverage. This is the Anastasia Stick Foundation in the shade Ivory. It is my winter foundation, so it is super light compared to my skin right now, but like I said, it's just to go underneath my foundation to cover up those red spots that I have. My face is actually pretty clear today, so I don't really have to focus too much on it. But yeah, so once I have that blended in, I'm gonna go ahead and just get my foundation, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focused, and the dewy one, not the matte one, and the shade Buff Bazik, I believe that's what it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that. I really love that it comes with this little spatula thing because that makes it so much easier just to apply the foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a lot, just all over the face. I don't want to get it on my brows. Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and just blend that out. So we're just gonna go ahead with our sponge and blend this out. And don't forget to blend it down on your neck. You don't want to be too colors. I'm actually gonna go ahead and go in with my smaller brush. This is my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out some of the spots that I feel like didn't get blended by the sponge. So once that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Pretty Vulgar and just conceal on the same places that I would always conceal, which is just, you know, the eye and the T area. We're just gonna go ahead and put our concealer. I'm just going to go ahead and take that same brush that I used to buff out my concealer, and I made my foundation, and do the same thing to the concealer just to make sure that it is super blended in. I'm gonna take my Parkave Princess Tarte Concealing Palette that has these shades right here, which I also got inside of my BoxyCharm box. I actually got this palette for free when I signed up with them. So yes, they have given me a lot of great products and it smells so good. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dip it inside of Princess Cut right here. Just dip it a little bit and blow it off, and then just place it where I want it. We'll blend it out afterwards, so it's gonna look a little like, oh girl, that's way too dark for you, but we gonna fix it, all right? Back in with our sponge that has our foundation on it, and just pat over the concealer, so you know it does put foundation on top of that and makes it look not so crazy, you know, gives it more of that natural look. And then what's also going to help with the concealer to make it not look, I mean with the contour to make it look not so crazy, is baking. And you just need to be really careful whenever you're baking for which one that you use, because a lot of the powders do have flashbacks. So if you're going out at night and you take pictures, you are going to be able to see exactly where you put that powder. That's just something to look for whenever you're looking for your concealer powder. I'm actually going to use the C8 London. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but it is the coconut setting powder, the Everyday Vacay. I also got this from BoxyCharm, so it is actually my favorite powder that I have. It smells so good. So we're just gonna go ahead and dip our sponge in there. It is better if you do it when your sponge is wet, so that the powder sticks to it a little better. And you're just gonna go ahead and place that on your under eye and do a little up. I do it right here to sharpen up that contour. Just dip your thing and do the same thing to the other side. You know, and it's just mandatory to look crazy when you're baking, okay? It's just a thing. You're just gonna look crazy, but it's fine, because it's all in the process. We just let that sit, and I just let it sit for a little bit, and now I'm gonna take my I'm pretty sure it says Miss Glam SL41 brush, and just, you know, dust the powder off. Right, so then after we are done with our setting, baking, we are going to go in with our highlighter, and I am going to use the highlighter, the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the Golden Flower Crown, and I'm just going to use my my contour or flawless concealer brush, the same one. I actually have two of these, one for highlighting and one for my contouring, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that and just circle, circle, circle. Sometimes I feel like this highlighter works super bomb, and sometimes I don't like it. I need to really get a super bomb one, but for right now, I just like to put it right here on my cheekbones and go up the side, do like a little C around. And then I am going to just go ahead and, because I'm now done with my face makeup, I'm going to go ahead and go back in with the eyeshadow and just do the underneath of my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Morphe M330 brush and go back into the Take Me Back to Brazil palette and use this light blue right here. And I'm going to just go ahead and do the underneath of my bottom lashes. I also mix some of the Fortune color, the same one that we used whenever we first started, and do the same to the other eye. Alrighty, so once you're done with that, you're gonna go ahead and just take your eyelash curlers and curl the top of your eyelashes and get ready to put on your mascara. Ahead and go in with my Grande Drama Intense Thickening Mascara with castor oil. This is a good mascara and it makes your eyelashes really thick. I just sometimes think it's a little too much, so. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just go in with these with this highlighter right here at the bottom of the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and just dip my finger in it and put it in the inner corners of my eye. Alrighty, and then if you do have black eyeliner, like a pencil liner, I would go ahead and do that also on the waterline of your eyes. I don't have a black eyeliner, so I'm not gonna do that. But to finish up my look, I am just going to I'm going to just put on this pink little lip plumping transforming top coat from Ulta, just to give my lips a little bit of a color to them. And then I am done with my makeup look, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair, so stay tuned. I really hope you enjoyed today's Get Ready With Me video. I just went ahead and finished my look by straightening my hair just to make it look flat and putting on my black Originals crop top. Don't mind my white spot. I got foundation on my shirt when I was trying to put it on. But anyways, go ahead and head over and hit that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed to my channel yet, and give me a big thumbs up on today's video if you enjoyed it. I hope you guys are all doing good and well, and have a great rest of your week. Love you much. Have a great one.